everybody out there? We back again with another video. Today I got a riding partner with me. My little one. Gotta drop him off to school. But first, I gotta pick up a load because the appointment was before he can actually get checked into school. So, you know, daddy duty don't stop just because you got loads to pick up, you know what I'm saying? So I got him with me. Once we get this load picked up, we're gonna drop him off to school and then we'll get to the delivery. So they should be almost about done loading it right now, but as soon as they get done, we'll get started with the day. All right guys, so we made it to this place to deliver this load, and it's probably a place that I'm not gonna come back to, believe it or not, but I actually had this load already pre-booked, you know, to drop it off for today, but I made a delivery here a couple days ago, and they just takes like the longest time ever. I stayed here and waited for like, you know, 4 hours, almost 5 hours just waiting for them to unload, you know, boxes of cardboard, you know, bales of cardboard basically. It just took them a long time to get it done. So this probably be the last time. I already had this one pre-booked, but I don't know if I would book this one ever again. And the only reason for that I booked these is because it's a straight through, you know, I always talk about, you know, doing straight through loads, you know, with the way things are going on, with the way things are going right now. But the real fact of the matter is that, you know, like the way things are going with, you know, freight, especially on the dry van side, is that, man, you know, I pull up to truck stops and stuff, right? And I be seeing us as drivers, man, looking like straight slaves to the trucking game, man. You know, I see people hop out of their truck, look like they ain't washing 3 and 4 days with, you know, flip-flops on, crusty feet, you know, just foot draggers, right? Hopping out of the truck looking like, you know, you guys just spend months and months away from home at a time slaving for these trucking companies, man. The way things are going right now, we are the reason why the freight is down. Because I'm talking about, it's like the level of competition with the underbidding of the freight and people willing to take it for cheap. You know, only people that are winning right now if you got direct contracts, because, you know, you got an agreement, you know, with the shipper that, you know, we gonna make this per load, and y'all rolling with that, y'all got that good relationship. But, you know, when somebody go out of town, or when, you know, somebody can't take that load and they have to post that load on the load board, then you got people scrambling and fighting over this load, and then you'll call on it and they'll be like, oh no, normally I run it for this, to see if somebody gonna call so they can run it cheaper. And it's just driving down business, just driving the quality of the business down terribly, right? Terrible. That's how I really feel about that. So we're not gonna come here no more. But also too, I want to mention business credit, fuel cards and stuff like that, because a lot of people ask me how to get started and what they should be doing. Like, I can't stress this enough, especially if you guys are owner operators already. Even if that's your goal and that's what you plan to do, here are the steps that you need to be doing right now. This is something that you can do right now and get started on it right now. First and foremost, if you're planning to get your own truck, or if you have your own truck already, you should already have what you want to name your business. The name of the business really don't matter, but if you hope to one day down the line make a brand out of it, you know, that's going to be the name of your business. You're starting an actual business, then you actually want to put some thought into what you're going to name it, right? Just so the name can carry you a little bit. So once you get your name, next you want to LLC. Go ahead, get an LLC, incorporate, however you want to do that. That'll be the next step. These are things that don't cost you much or nothing. Like, depending on what state you're in, I know to LLC a business in Georgia, it's only $100. You can get online, you can do it yourself. And once you LLC, you go to the IRS website, get your tax ID number for that business. You know, all of this stuff can be done. You can put it in process. It's gonna take about a couple weeks, a few weeks to get your LLC approved, because they're going to check the name, make sure nobody else got it and that type of stuff. And then once you do that, you go to the IRS website, get your tax ID number. Okay, the next thing you want to do is, nobody ever talks about this, nobody ever says to do this, but what you want to do after you get your tax ID number and all that stuff into place is go to Dun & Bradstreet and get you a DUNS number, because from this point you want to start building business credit immediately on that business name. So get your DUNS number. Once you got your DUNS number, things that you apply for will start reporting to your business credit, even the little things. So to initiate that, it does work for you to go and get a Uline account, Uline. But Uline, I'll tell you what Uline told me. Uline actually told me that I had to place 6 orders prepaid in order for them to start invoicing me. So they might do something different for you, but I know somebody who immediately start invoicing is Quill, Q-U-I-L-L. Quill, get you one of those and get you a Granger account. Those are 3. Granger, Quill, and Uline is the 3 vendor accounts that you want to open up on that new business name. Once they start reporting the credit, within a few months you'll see that you're actually starting to establish business credit. Another thing that you can do is, if you know your personal credit is not too horrible, you can actually jumpstart the business credit by listing yourself as a personal guarantor on like a business credit card through like Capital One. So that'll give you 4. All right, now you're up to 4 trade lines or accounts, you know, that you're going to have reporting to your business credit. You can never have too many. So with that, if you can do that with your personal credit, that'll give you 4. And also 2 fuel cards. Now I have 2 fuel cards. I have a Fuel Man and I also have a Fleet One card, right? So that puts me at 6. Now with the fuel card, like I said, even if you are an owner operator right now, you should get your own fuel card, list it under your business name, start building that business credit right now. Even if you are leased onto somebody, if you're leased onto somebody right now, you should be using your business name. You shouldn't be even leased onto someone under your personal name, getting checks under your personal name. You know, don't get me wrong, I did do that, but that's before I got into this whole thing with authority and all that stuff. But believe it or not, before I even started the authority, I could have already been running underneath a business name, even being leased onto carriers. Okay, go ahead and get yourself established in that way. Even if you are going to lease onto carriers, go ahead and establish yourself a business name, start building business credit, get your own fuel card, start establishing some business credit, which will later on down the line put you in positions to do anything. You can purchase cars in the business name, houses, trailers, equipment, whatever. You'll be able to do all this stuff by putting yourself in a position right now to get started with that. Those are 6 different ones. Like if you want more information about the fuel cards, hit me up, email me. I'll let you know exactly who I went through for the fuel cards that I have now, and they do report the business credit. Also too, be careful if you are going to, I want to say this too, if you are going into getting your own authority, I want to say this. A lot of people are going to give you a call, right? They're going to be wanting to factor you. They're going to be wanting to offer you fuel cards and stuff like that. But I recently had to switch my factoring company because I went with a factoring company that was real persistent about calling me every day. It was real friendly, nice people and stuff like that. So I ended up factoring with them. But come to find out, I wasn't getting the best thing for me in the business, right? I was getting charged ACH fees, $9 or so, processing fees. They was doing a reserve account, all this different type of stuff, plus on top of that, the percentage that they were taking out. So what ended up happening was I had to switch factoring companies, and to get out of that contract, it cost me $700 and something that I had to pay just to move my account somewhere else. So needless to say, I've been dealing with all that type of stuff, and I really wasn't in the mood to do videos and all that. So I was dealing with the factoring company issue. Now I have a factoring company that don't charge any fees. It's just a flat rate. That's it. No ACH fees, which, can you believe that? They was charging me to deposit the money in my account, like $9 just for them to deposit money into the account, which is ridiculous. But now flat rate fee with the factoring company, and also too, it's the same matter. It's actually the same company that I got my original fuel card through, which I enjoyed the fuel card. They also had factoring too, so it just made sense for me to put it all under the same roof. Now I have factoring and the fuel card, all under the same, you know, people that I deal with. You know, I did a whole video about that if you want to go check out the video. If not, I'll give you some direct contacts if you want to email me, if you want to get started with fuel cards and stuff like that too. I also have a Fuel Man fuel card, which is not the best, but they do report to your business credit and stuff like that, and it's never a bad thing, like I said, to have more than one account reporting to your business credit. So that's what I use them for, to leverage on that, and just keep moving forward. So if you're an owner operator right now and you're running leased onto a company under your own personal name, start thinking about switching that up. Get your own fuel card, get your own plates on your truck, get your own everything. You can stay leased on, because like I said, it might be good for you to be, if you can find a good carrier to lease on to, that's a good thing. It's a good relationship. That's all good, but it also puts you in position to, if you did need to make a move, you'll already have yourself established in ways that you can go in any direction that you choose to go. So I hope all that information was helpful. If you guys got any questions, as always, you know, you can email me, and I'm trying to respond to everybody. I'm about to get back to some emails right now, you know, getting back to you guys on some of the emails that I did get. But as always, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support, and until next time, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.